What's going on, guys? Zanku here. It is June 28th, and we're about to do our first ever jump in on RS3's game update. Let's get right into the nitty gritty. We managed to pin down the ninjas to talk about their latest Ninja Strike, a scattershot update that aims to make all kinds of improvements across the game. First up, we have a much requested new feature. Legendary pet overrides. You can now change the visual appearance of your legendary pets to any companion, boss, or skilling pet you have unlocked. To do so, head to the pet's interface, where you find a new checkbox to enable this option. Next, the ninjas followed in Mod Lago and Mod Ramen's footsteps and headed to the Lost Grove, where they've been busy gathering up grimoire pages and adding them to the loot tables of the Slayer creatures. Speaking of loot tables, they've also rebalanced Solok's drops and made them a little bit more rewarding. But that's not all. Check the patch notes to see everything the ninja have been up to. We'll get in that in just a second. Mobile interfaces changes. We've made some tweaks and appearances of the home screen on mobile. Basically, we've switched up the layout to make certain things more visible, including your player name, currency, and the number of world you're on. We've also removed the store button on the HUD. Rest assured, we're paying close attention to all your feedback, and our mobile teams are working on more improvements as we speak. Keep those ears to the ground. Well, that's always nice. It seems like they're working towards making it a little bit more usable and a little bit more easy to navigate and see through the mobile version of the game. Alright, let's jump into the patch notes. So let's start with the legendary and object pets. The appearance of legendary pets can now be overridden with companion, boss, and skilling pets. The option is assessed via a new checkbox on the pet's interface. Overridden pets will behave almost exactly as usual, but won't be able to fight other legendary pets. The chameleon has been converted from an object to a pet in the customization interface. If you've lost a chameleon, you can reclaim it by speaking to any pet shop owner in the game, of course, and asking them about strays. The chameleon recolor interface has been updated. Nice. The chosen color will now persist when resummoning the pet across game sessions, which is nice. You don't have to go and reset the color that you've chosen. Both baby and adult chameleons can now be added to the player-owned house menagerie. You will no longer receive chameleon eggs after obtaining the chameleon pet. Raccoons have been converted from object pets to pets in the customization interface. And if you've misplaced your raccoon, you can speak to a pet shop owner and select one in the color of your choice. Baby raccoons can now be added to the player-owned house menagerie as well. You will still be able to catch raccoons in box traps, but will not unlock additional pets. I like how they added in the little you monsters. Alright, Solok in the Lost Grove. Torn grimoire pages have been added to the loot table of the Lost Grove Slayer creatures. The chances to receive pages is increased while on a Slayer task. Well, that's nice. So if you're actually training the skill, you get a little bit better chance. I like that. Increase the quantities of select Solok drops that adjusted to the chance of to roll them. Quantities of Bainite Stone Spirits has increased from 50 to 70, or up to 80 to 110-ish. The quantity of light Animica stone spirits was also increased from 40, 50 up to 60 to 90. The chance to drop Bainite stone spirits has been slightly lowered, and a chance to gain light Amanica stone spirits has been raised to fill the gap. I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. If I'm not, just leave a comment, tell me. Tiny spiky rune salvage has been changed to medium bladed rune salvage and will be received in quantities of 30 to 50. Battle staffs have been changed to a mystic earth battle staff and will drop in quantities to 30 to 50 as well. Alright, general quality of life. Alright, so various improvements to the enchanted layer. The tooltip now displays charges remaining. An option interface is now used to change the quick teleport destination instead of the dialog box. These are all very, very. I mean, we can read through them. There's not many. Change now. Teleport location is now configurable. Play will now ask you when you want to go. Quick teleport will now take you directly to your configured quick teleportation location. Very nice. Various improvements to the Fremennik and Sea Boots. The operate option now uses an option interface instead of a dialog box. Using the Lear's teleport from the boots will now let you choose a destination or use the or use the configured quick teleport destination. The Lear's quick teleport can be configured from the boots options. All skill outfits will now prompt you to destroy all pieces after one piece is destroyed. The achievement interface will now remember what you were looking at when you close it and reopen it. Ooh, I like that. This will not occur when logging out before reopening. Alrighty. All right. If you're a mobile player and you want to read through these, by all means, I don't think they're very pertinent to most of us PC players, so we're just gonna jump down to City of Sentiston, Ancient Magics. Balancing paths to reduce exsanguinate rune costs. Let's see. It doesn't seem like we have too much more, so we'll just keep going. Here are the adjusted values on screen. Incite Fear and Exsanguinate stacks are no longer lost when transitioning between some boss phases, which is very nice to carry them over. The animated dead spell buff is no longer lost when teleporting to some places. They've also fixed an issue causing Rack and Ruin to deal slightly more damage to stun targets than they intended. And they have removed some unintended combat messaging from the spell Incite Fear. Other updates also to be noted are fixed an issue where the Stake Your Claim achievement from picking up a cowhide during the way of the Ranger path did not unlock the leatherworking path. They've removed the Taverley path book and moved its Herblore summoning and farming paths into the Berthor books for ease of access. I quite like that. I mean, Taverley and Berthorpe are essentially like one big area in my brain, so I like that. Suppressed one of the two achievement pop-ups that occurred when activating the Taverley and Lumbridge lodestone, and also fixed a bug that stops the window sills in Faldor from flickering. So, I mean, it seems like a lot of general quality of life things, along with some updates and a little tweaks to the game. Nothing major this week, but all in all, it's positive. They're taking good feedback from the community on the mobile aspect of the game, and they seem to be implementing changes very quickly. All right, that's going to be our first This Week in RuneScape. Thank you guys for watching. Uh, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. We'll be posting one every week or as the news comes out. Thanks again. I'm Zanku, and we'll catch you next time.